Okay, I'm going to show you two different ways to find a multi-step percent problem where you have a sale percentage and a tax. One step is the four-step method. The other step is I call short step or two-step. Many of you have already done this problem on your own. You can kind of compare it with what you did. The first step is to find the discount. Then you would subtract that. To find the discount, I chose to use the proportion method, but you could also use the equation method. I should be showing my work no matter what method I did. And this was, I kind of divided by 4 on my calculator and divided by 4. But there's many different ways to solve a proportion. Look back on your proportion notes. We had 5 different ways to solve those. This is the dollars off, so I need to subtract that from 29. I need to label that as the sale price, and that is what we get taxed on. So that number gets carried down to step 3 where you're actually finding the tax. You're only taxed on the price that you pay. That's good stuff. Sorry about the phone call. Okay, so we're taxed on the $21.75 that is the sale price. Do not go back and use the 29. We're done using the 29. We didn't pay $29. This is what we paid. So I found 8.5% tax. I used the proportion method, but you could have used the equation method as well. This is my tax. It gets added on to my sale price. Again, don't use the original price. It's the sale price that it gets added onto, and there's my final answer. The shortcut method is going to get you the same answer, obviously, but it's going to be a little bit faster. The 75 comes from the fact that if you pay 25%, you save 75%. It's a little tricky to get that number there. It's the opposite part of the 100. If I save 25%, I pay 75%. And I work that out, and in one step, I get down to here. And that's $21.75 sale price. And I'm going to plug that into the bottom of the proportion. And this time, instead of finding the tax and adding it on, I'm going to realize that a total is 108.5%. It's the whole price plus 8.5% more. And that becomes my percentage I use. And in one step, I get done with these 2 steps that were over here by using this 108 versus the 8.5. So you'll see the difference there. Some kids do a shortcut on half of it and not the other half. A lot of kids don't shortcut any of it. Obviously, the shortcut is faster. I did some rounding here to the nearest penny. All cash registers round everything.